Hello, sixth graders. Today we're working with two variables. Last lesson we were working with one variable. Now we're going to be working with two variables and checking out the general patterns with those two variables. For example, we have 6 times b times c equals 6 times b times c. And in this case right here, we want to put in some numbers. Let's try this just to check it out, okay? Let's say b equals the number 2, and let's say c equals the number 3. Let's see if it works. We'll go 6 times b is 2 times 3 equals 6 times 2 times 3. What do we get? Well, let's see if it works out. We got 12 times 3, which is 36, equals 6 times, we got a 6 in there, 6 times 6 equals 36. So that works. Let's try another pattern out. Let's put 1, I'll try to do it in a different color. Let's have 1 equal to b, and let's have 5 equals c. Now let's see if this works. We'll go 6 times 1 times 5 equals 5 times, I apologize, times, this should be a 6 if I wrote the problem right. 6 times, we got 1 times 5. Let's work it out. This is 6 times, this is a 6, and we have times it by 5, we have a 30. And here we have a 6, so we're going to multiply this by a 5 in here, which is 30. That works out as well. Let's do another one. For each general pattern, write 2 special cases. Well, let's problem solve here. We have an A and we have a B. Well, what should we put for A? Let's say A is 10. And let's say B equals 4. Let's write our equation. Let's see how we do. We have 10 divided by 4 over 2 equals 2 times 10 divided by 4. Well, if we have 10 divided by 4 to the second power, this equals 2. So this is 10 divided by 2, which equals 5. Let's see if the other side can get to that. Well, 2 times 10 is 20. We're going to divide it by 4. We get 5 as well. So yes, that general pattern does work. Let's try another set of numbers. Let's play around and put a 12 in for, let's use a different color. Let's put a 12 in for A. And let's put a 6 in for B. Let's write one out. We have 12 divided by 6 over 2 equals 2 times 12 divided by 6. Let's work it out. Well, 6 divided by 2 is 3. 12 divided by 3 is 4. Over here we have a 24. We're going to divide it by 6, which also equals 4. 4 equals 4. So our general patterns do work out. For each general pattern, write 2 special cases. So we have x over y equals x times 1 over y. Well, let's say x equals 10, and let's say y equals 5. Let's write out the problem. We have 10 over 5, because over here we have x over y, equals x is the 10 times 1 over the y. So this is 10 over 5, which would give us 2 for an answer. If we multiply 10, this would be also 10 over 1 times 1 over 5. We get 10 over 5, which also equals 2. So 2 equals 2. That works out. I'm going to erase this so I can have some more space. Another one would look like this. Let's have x be 3, and let's have the y be a 4. We wrote this out to be 3 over 4. Disregard that. 3 over 4 equals 3 times 1/4. Essentially, we would have the same thing. 3/4 equals 3 over 1 times 1/4, which would be 3/4. 3/4. All same thing. All you have to do is just plug some numbers in. Let's take a look at this next one. It says, for each set of special cases, write a number sentence with 2 variables to describe the general pattern. So we have 7 minus 5 equals, we have 7 minus 5 equals 7 plus negative 5. Okay, we have 12 minus 8, so essentially this number repeats and this number repeats. So let's write out an equation. So that means, let's say the blue numbers are A, and let's say the green numbers are B. Let's put the correct things, so we're subtracting here. We're going to subtract. We've got an equal sign, we'll put an equal sign. We've got a plus sign, we'll put a plus sign, and this is a negative B. That's exactly how you would solve it. It really helps having that number coding here, okay? Take a look up here. We have some numbers. Looks like 3 repeats throughout the whole problem. So we're going to write out the equation, so it looks like this. Okay? So we have a fraction over here. We have some equal signs here. And then we have equation there. And we have times 3 over here. Let's take a look at the numbers that repeat. The 4 and the 4 repeat. So let's write down an M for the 4 and an M here. The 6 and the 6 repeat. Let's put a B here and a B here. Now I have my general pattern using 2 variables. Let's take a look at this next one here. So let's see where. So the 6's repeats. And it looks like the 10's repeat. So the equation, equal sign equation, we're dividing. On this equation, I apologize. This is getting messy. I have to realign my board, but hang in there. Looks like we're dividing by 2 on every single one of these. So the green repeats. We're going to put, let's put an S, or let's put a T there and a T. And then the black repeats, let's make that blue because we already have a blue down here. Let's put an R here and an R there. Because all of these blues repeat. Those are my R's. Doesn't matter what letter you pick in this situation. Okay. Take a look at this next set of data. So what are the numbers that stay consistent? Let's write those in black. So it looks like all these numbers switch up a little bit. It looks like the half is in all these. So you have an equation, times half equals, and it looks like we're multiplying by 1 over 2 on this side. Let's take a look at the numbers that repeat. We'll make this a number 1, or the letter A, I should say. The 2's repeat, the 3's repeat. So this is the letter A, the letter A. I'm going to move on over here with the blue. Looks like these numbers repeat. We'll make this the letter B. Got a B down here, got a B down here. It looks complicated, but when you break it down this simple, you might have to rewatch some of these videos. This works, and it's very easy. Let's keep going. Now we're going to do some practice. Follow along. So I'm going to write each number as a fraction. The golden thing is all these things have 100 in it. So first of all, you want to see how many hundreds go into 250. 2 of them go in, so I've got a 2 as a big number. What's left over? 50 over 100 is left over, which is the same as writing as 5/10. 0.5. 2.5 is your answer there. Let's take a look here. 100 can go into 106, so I'm left with 6 over 100. I have 1 whole. So your answer is 6, 1 and 6 hundredths. 100 goes into 100, so your answer is 1.0 or just a 1. All right, hopefully this helped you a little bit with variables. Remember, you can color code a little bit too if you want. That might help you out with understanding how the variables work. Good luck, and I look forward to working with you in math.